I'm going to say. I'm going to say something that might make you uncomfortable, because truth usually does. Your mind isn't broken. It's awakened in a world that rewards silence and punishes honesty. I know that feeling when you wake up already tired. Not tired in the body, tired in the soul. That deep exhaustion where even breathing feels like effort. I know what it's like to laugh in front of people and then go home and feel empty, to feel surrounded, yet completely alone. I've walked through days where my thoughts felt louder than my heartbeat, where every mistake replayed itself like a movie I couldn't pause, where fear whispered, "You're not enough," again and again, until it sounded like truth. They don't talk about this part of life. They talk about success. They talk about confidence. They talk about winning people. But no one talks about the nights you sit with yourself, questioning your worth, your future, your sanity. I question mine. More times than I'd like to admit. I tried to be what they wanted. I tried to be quieter, smaller, more acceptable. I tried to fit into boxes that were never built for me. And every time I tried, something inside me cracked a little more. I failed publicly. I failed privately. People. I failed in ways that left scars no one could see. And the worst failure wasn't losing. It was starting to believe that losing was who I was. Have you ever felt that? Like life keeps hitting the same wound. Like no matter how hard you try, you're always one step behind. I remember sitting alone, staring at the ceiling, asking questions with no answers. What's wrong with me? Why do others make it look so easy? Why does my mind feel like a battlefield? That's when I realized something powerful, something dangerous, something freeing. Maybe the problem wasn't my mind. Maybe the problem was the rules I was living by. I was taught to chase approval, to wait my turn, to play safe, to follow paths drawn by people who never walked in my shoes. And every time I followed those rules, I felt more lost. Pain doesn't come to punish you. It comes to wake you up. The world calls you broken when you refuse to be numb, when you feel deeply, when you think differently, when you question things others accept without thinking. I stopped asking why life was unfair and started asking what it was trying to teach me. Loneliness taught me self-reliance. Rejection taught me discernment. Failure taught me resilience. I learned that strength isn't screaming people. It's standing when no one is clapping. It's moving forward when no one believes in you. It's trusting yourself when everything around you feels uncertain. I stopped waiting for someone to save me. I became my own rescue. I stopped running from my thoughts. I sat with them. I studied them. I understood them. Fear didn't disappear, but it lost control. Here's the truth most people never tell you. Confidence is built in silence. Discipline is built in discomfort. Power is built in moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. People, every time life knocked me down, I learned how to stand differently. Every insult became insight. Every setback became a lesson in disguise. I realized that being misunderstood is the price of originality. That being doubted is a sign you're doing something uncommon. that being uncomfortable is proof you're growing. I stopped trying to be liked. I started trying to be honest. I stopped chasing validation. I started building value. Your mind becomes dangerous when you stop apologizing for who you are. Your pain becomes purpose when you stop hiding from it. Your past becomes strength when you stop letting it define your limits. Listen carefully. If you've been through hell and you're still standing, you're not weak. You're trained. If your mind feels chaotic, it means it's powerful and undirected. Aim it. If you feel behind in life, it means your journey is different, not delayed. I learned to move even when I was scared, to act even when I was unsure, to trust the process even when the path was unclear, because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. I stopped asking for permission. I stopped waiting for the right moment. I realized the right moment is created, not given. The same world that ignored me started watching. The same voices that doubted me grew quiet. Not because I argued with them, but because results speak louder than explanations. Your mind is not your enemy. Your fear is not your enemy. Your past is not your enemy. Inaction is. So take the step, even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if you're unsure. Turn your pain into focus. Turn your anger into discipline. Turn your confusion into curiosity. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become more of yourself. This is not the end of your story. This is the plot twist. Stand up, breathe deep, lift your head. You survived things that were meant to break you. That alone makes you powerful. Smile. Not because everything is perfect, because now you see clearly. The joke was never on you. The joke was thinking you could be stopped. Now go. Move, build, prove nothing to anyone, and become everything you once needed when you were at your lowest.